What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over the 6.9 IDI International's fuel system that I got rigged up here. Show you the truck. Got my duals, some of the fuel system. I got a filter, another filter. Running on straight motor oil. That like knocking noise. It's the blades hitting. So first off, I want to get you some of this. Whoops, what's going on? It's that Tractor Supply. Got the 4-speed. So, I'm gonna start from back here for y'all. So, from our tank, we've got our feed line and our return line side. And the feed line, it goes from the tank through this filter. So you know nothing tricky is happening back there. Just one hose wrapped around because it was a solid hose. And then it goes to my fuel pump, which this fuel pump is sucking from there to here. And from there it's pushing. And this fuel pump was like a 150 PSI fuel pump. So I took the fuel pump, put it on here, made a return line, homemade return line system. I'm gonna show you how this works. For starters, this is the return line from the motor. Teed in to the return line from the pump. So these are shut off just to like enough to let enough fuel go in so this won't bust. It gives it enough to the engine. This is closed, a little more than this one. They're about the same. But basically what happens is it blocks it off from putting too much pressure here, and then it returns it back to the tank. So it doesn't all return it back to the tank, it's kind of closed off a little. Then I have another filter, and I have these filters because I'm running waste motor oil, no diesel. So pre-filter, and then another filter, and that fuel line, I have it hooked up to a switch on my fuel pump. And that turns on with a key. That hose runs up to this. And all this is just extra. Tried to use this to hold back the PSI, but it exploded. Oil got everywhere. And it still is everywhere. So this just reroutes. It goes under the motor, along the cross member. And we got a little blow-by smoke coming out. And the fuel line comes up right in there. Got it kind of like cut off and put a rubber hose on it to bypass this. Underneath this is a vacuum pump, but the mechanical fuel pump, I have that off. And these things only need about 10 PSI fuel pressure, and that's it. Maybe like fucking 14 at max. But got that running straight to here. That's my filter. My bleeder valve, what I do, I push that in while my pump's on, priming it, see if it sprays out just a little bit. If it sprays out too much pressure. Just running into my new injection pump. We got injectors that are old as the motor, I think. They look kind of new. This is my air filter. Just kidding, it's not filtering anything. My battery terminals, they're about the worst thing you could have. This wire broke off of here, so I just put it in there. I always unhook the batteries before I leave it. so it doesn't drain dead. But yeah, that's the fuel system on this bad boy. Brand new alternator on it. Let's see what else can I go over real quick. Oh, my buddy, he's up there revving. Hell yeah. He knows I'm here. Don't mind the shed, it's kind of got a hole busted through it. I think I might run it over with a old yellow. We got Cadillac tires in the back on this thing. They're pretty small compared to the fronts. But yeah, that's the fuel system. Filters and returns. But you don't want too much PSI on these things because it'll fry out the injection pump. And that injection pump right there will cost you about $700 around about. So, thanks for watching this video. Fucking stay creative and whatever. Hell yeah, that's the fuel system on this thing.